Have you ever sat in a salon chair feeling so hopeful and asked your stylist to cut layers into your hair because you desperately wanted more volume? You imagine walking out with bouncy, full hair, but instead you looked in the mirror and realized the bottom of your hair looked incredibly thin, stringy, and almost like a rat tail. It is a devastating feeling, especially when you trusted the process to make you look and feel better. Please listen to me carefully. That disappointing result is not your fault. It is not because your hair is just too thin or because of your age. The real problem is one of the biggest and most damaging myths in the entire hair industry. Somewhere along the line, we were all taught to believe that adding layers automatically creates volume for every single hair type. That is simply not true. As a hair professional, I'm stepping forward today to make a confession and tell you the absolute truth. If your hair is fine, thinning, or experiencing natural shedding, asking for a traditional layered haircut is essentially a death sentence for your hair density. It robs you of the precious weight you need for your hair to look youthful and healthy. And that is exactly why when a client with thin hair sits in my chair and asks for layers, I completely refuse to do it. Let us look at the actual science and geometry behind a haircut. When a stylist goes to cosmetology school, they are taught that layering is a technical approach specifically designed to remove weight. I need you to understand that concept clearly. Layering means removing weight. When you ask for layers, the stylist is using their shears to physically cut away the bulk of your hair from the middle and the bottom in order to create a feeling of lightness up at the crown. For someone who has incredibly thick, heavy, and unruly hair, removing that weight is exactly what they need to stop their hair from looking like a wide, puffy pyramid. But what happens when you do not have that extra weight to spare? This brings us to the reality of what happens to our hair as we reach our 50s, 60s, and beyond. It is a completely natural biological process that as we mature, our hair density decreases. The individual strands often become much finer, and the overall volume of hair on our head slowly diminishes. We naturally lose that underlying bulk that we had in our 20s. So if your hair is already fine and you are already struggling to hold on to every single ounce of thickness, why would you ask a stylist to use a cutting technique that is specifically designed to remove even more weight? You simply do not have the excess hair to give away. Every single strand on your head is precious real estate. Here is the devastating visual effect that happens when you put traditional layers into fine hair. Because the stylist has chopped away the foundation at the bottom to create those shorter, moving pieces on top, your ends are left shattered, weak, and sparse. I call these see-through ends. When you stand in a room, the light shines directly through the bottom couple of inches of your hair. Instead of creating an illusion of volume, see-through ends instantly broadcast to the world exactly how thin your hair has become. Furthermore, having a strong, solid line at the bottom of your haircut acts as a visual anchor. It provides structural support that frames your jawline and lifts your facial features. When you destroy that anchor by thinning out the ends with layers, your hair looks wispy and frayed. It draws the eye downward, making your face look tired, unsupported, and aged. You went in looking for a youthful lift, but the layering technique gave you the exact opposite. Now that we understand exactly why traditional layering destroys the density of fine hair, we need to talk about the solution. How do we actually get that beautiful lifted volume at the crown without sacrificing the precious thickness at the bottom of our hair? The secret lies in changing your salon vocabulary. We are officially banning the word layers from your appointments. From this day forward, when you sit in the stylist chair, you are going to ask for a solid perimeter with ghost layers. Let me break down exactly what this means and why it works like absolute magic for women with fine or thinning hair. First, we have to talk about the solid perimeter. This simply means that the very bottom edge of your haircut must be kept blunt, crisp, and as thick as humanly possible. There should be no texturizing at the bottom, no point cutting, and absolutely no thinning shears used on your ends. When you build a strong, blunt baseline, you are creating a powerful optical illusion. It tricks the human eye into believing that the entire head of hair is just as thick and healthy as that solid bottom line. This thick perimeter acts as a foundation. It gives your hair structure, makes it look incredibly healthy, and provides a youthful fullness that softly frames your neck and shoulders. But naturally, you might be asking yourself, if I do not have layers, how on earth do I get any volume at the top of my head? Will my hair just sit flat and heavy against my scalp? This is where the brilliant technique of ghost layers comes in to save the day. Ghost layers, which are sometimes called invisible layers, are a highly specialized cutting technique. Instead of cutting visible steps into the top of your hair, your stylist will create lift from the inside out. To do this, the stylist carefully lifts sections of your hair and cuts shorter pieces underneath the top canopy. These hidden, shorter pieces of hair act like tiny structural pillars. Because they are shorter, they stand up naturally and physically push against the longer hair resting directly on top of them. This creates a beautiful, bouncy lift at the root and crown area. You get all the volume and movement you ever wanted from a layered cut, but because the topmost layer of your hair remains entirely intact and uncut, nobody can actually see the layers. The surface of your hair stays completely smooth, glossy, and undeniably thick. You are getting the best of both worlds. So, how do you make sure your stylist understands this concept? Showing them a picture you found on the internet is no longer enough. A photograph cannot show the technical work happening underneath the surface of the hair, and your stylist might misinterpret the picture and give you traditional layers again. You have to take control of the consultation. The next time you walk into the salon, I want you to sit down, look your stylist directly in the eye, and say this exact phrase: I want to keep the perimeter of my hair very thick and blunt, so please do not thin out my ends. If we need to create volume, please only add ghost layers hidden underneath the surface around my crown. I want you to memorize those exact sentences. Say them out loud in the car before you walk into the building. By using this specific terminology, you are setting clear professional boundaries. You are telling them exactly what to do and exactly what to avoid. This level of communication completely eliminates the guesswork and guarantees that you will walk out of that salon with the thick, voluminous, and youthful hair you truly deserve. Now, I know exactly what some of you are thinking right now. You are sitting there imagining a blunt, heavy line at the bottom of your hair, and you are absolutely terrified that it is going to look stiff, blocky, or like you are wearing a solid helmet. I completely understand that fear because we have been conditioned to believe that blunt means boring. But let me assure you that is absolutely not going to happen. The secret to making this thick perimeter work without looking like a helmet is all in the front. While we keep the back and the bottom edges incredibly solid and dense, we are going to ask the stylist to add soft, face-framing pieces around the front. These delicate pieces should softly sweep across your cheekbones and gracefully graze your jawline. This strategic combination of a thick, heavy perimeter at the bottom and airy, movement-filled framing around the face is the absolute ultimate age-defying hack. It gives you the illusion of massive density and thickness where you need it most, while keeping your overall look incredibly soft, modern, and feminine. It softens your features and draws the eye upward, acting like a non-surgical facelift. The second biggest fear I hear from women with fine, thinning hair is the absolute terror of wash day. You might love how your hair looks when you leave the salon, but you are afraid that the second you wash it at home, it is going to fall completely flat, lose all of its shape, and stick right to your scalp. If your hair is falling flat the moment you style it, we need to look closely at what you are doing in the shower. One of the most common mistakes I see women make is taking a huge handful of rich conditioner and massaging it directly into their scalp and root area. Please stop doing this immediately. Conditioner is designed to hydrate and smooth the oldest, driest parts of your hair, which are the ends. When you put it near your scalp, you are coating your roots in heavy, slippery moisturizers that drag your fine hair completely flat against your head. From now on, you must only apply your conditioner from the level of your ears down to the ends. Keep it far away from your roots so they stay light and airy. Finally, let us talk about how you actually dry your hair. If you want that gorgeous salon quality lift at home, you have to change your styling products and your blow drying technique. Put away the heavy styling creams and thick oils that instantly weigh fine hair down. Instead, invest in a high-quality, lightweight root volumizer spray and apply it directly to your damp roots before you dry. Then, when you turn on your blow dryer, I want you to flip your head upside down or use your fingers to push the hair at the scalp in the exact opposite direction that it naturally falls. You need to confuse the root. By forcing the root of the hair to dry standing straight up and away from the scalp, you are locking in massive, airy volume that will last all day long. This completely eliminates that flat, glued to the head look and gives your new haircut the bouncy foundation it needs to look incredibly thick. Before we wrap up today, I want you to hear something very important from me. Getting older or experiencing natural changes in your hair density does not ever mean you have to give up on looking and feeling incredibly beautiful. Your hair is not a lost cause, and you absolutely do not have to settle for haircuts that make you feel invisible or insecure. You simply need to change your strategy. By shifting your approach, updating your salon vocabulary, and adjusting a few simple habits at home, you can completely transform your hair and take back your confidence. You have the power to make your hair look thicker and healthier than it has in years. I know so many of you are watching this right now and feeling completely overwhelmed or frustrated by your hair journey. I want to help you take that next step. Tell me right now, what is the absolute biggest struggle you are facing with your hair today? Go down to the comments and type the words thin ends if the bottom of your hair is looking stringy and sparse. Or type the words flat roots if your biggest issue is getting your hair to stand up and hold volume at the top of your head. I personally read every single comment, and I am going to use your answers to create a brand new custom video tutorial specifically designed to solve the exact problem you are dealing with right now. You deserve to have the beautiful, bouncy hair you have always wanted. Thank you so much for trusting me with your hair journey today, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video.